Kyrie Irving was streaming live on Twitch, and he was talking about his relationship with the Nets. And it looked like he was saying that the Nets only wanted him so they could get KD. So just listen to his story.
Also when I went to Brooklyn. Oh, I want to tell y'all something too. Before I move on to this next clip, right, and talk about, KD and what happened to Mind the Game, right, and Steve talking, right. Before me and KD went to Brooklyn, me, KD, and DJ, right? Literally on the hour when free agency started, I hadn't met with the Nets front office one time. I didn't meet with the GM one time, the assistant GM one time. Literally, when I look back at that decision, I'm like, man, I should have taken some more time to delegate and figure out what's best for me. KD had just tore his Achilles in the finals. Me and him were, planning on doing things to go to Brooklyn, right? I don't know any of you guys that would still stick it out with one of your friends that tears their Achilles and wait a year and a half for them to get healthy, but I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to leave K out there after a torn Achilles and be like, nah, fuck that. We not going to play together anymore. I waited for my brother to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? And now Brooklyn, I wish that we got a chance to get to know them beforehand because they wasn't fucking with me like that. And that's just me. That's my perspective. Now, did they want me on the team? Sure. You can say that. But Kenny Atkinson wasn't fucking with me like that, bro. Nets didn't want me like that. They wanted K. And that's my vantage point, right? This is the information that I gathered after I left. And again, this is not about Brooklyn. It's just about business. I wish I would have handled the business better and got a chance to know them first. Ask them questions. Hey, what's the future like? Instead of just committing blindly and thinking that, hey, we about to come in here and just do X, Y, and Z. Right? I didn't have much power going in there. I couldn't say who we could get and who we could not get. I couldn't hire the coach, or if we, you guys knew my opinion on the head coach at the time, right? It wasn't perfect, but it was very immature. Right? I was very immature at that point. I'm 27, 28. I'm leaving Boston, feeling good about going back home. I'm hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing. You know what I mean? I left my management company, went to Rock Nation at that point. Ended up leaving Rock Nation 2 years after that. I signed with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, a lot of changes were going on. I had teammates, I had friendship changes, but I'm gonna get back to the point, right? When I was in Brooklyn, I just look back at that business decision like, yo, get to know the front office before you make any decision. It's just, yeah. Now, there was a lot happening, you guys. Trust me. A lot of tentacles in the brand, y'all.